the view. Go on. Give it a try. That's it. Okay, let's see if those notifications roll out. Here we go. Oh, let's start the IG. There go the notifications. Here goes the IG. That is connected. God, the coffee is perfect today, man. Moo. That's the first chat. Cyber. And hello to everybody who's watching from Rumble. Thank you for joining so quickly. It's good to see so many of you here waiting for the show to go live. And I don't know if it's actually gone live yet. It might go live right now. Let me see if it's already gone. It still says waiting.
Hey, Karen.
5 viewers waiting. There it goes. Boom. 5 viewers now watching. Hey, Karen. So let's just get this on the screen over here, and I'm gonna grab the Bitcoin. Well, right now, the news isn't Bitcoin at all. I'm not even looking at Bitcoin. The news is Harmony, guys. So let me see if I can find it right there. There is the Harmony price. And those of you who follow along and know that we're purchasing and talking about it, it's 2 cents, guys. Harmony has hit 2 cents. So it's been there before. It's been higher before, but it went away, and I got a little nervous, but I kept all my money in, and I'm glad. And Alex Cerna, hello from Albuquerque. What's up, buddy? It's the place where Breaking Bad was breaking out. Breaking Bad, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay, so having an awesome day. Good. Yes, I've been having an awesome day. Had some things I had to do. We took care of all that stuff, and now we're here, and now we're live. Now we're looking at this 2-penny Harmony. And for some people who might not understand how it works and whatever, generally, when you look at something like Bitcoin and it's worth $50,000, roughly, give or take right now, right? And you look at Harmony and it's worth 1 penny. And a lot of you might be confused about that and think that, I don't know what Nay's doing. Why would he be investing in something that's worth 1 penny as opposed to something that's worth $50,000? And maybe you don't understand how it works. And I just want to explain how that works and why it works, okay? If Bitcoin goes up and it doubles your money, then it would have to go up to 100,000 if you bought it at 50. Let's say you bought $1,000 and you wanted to see it go to $2,000, well, of Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin would have to go to $100,000 if you bought at 50, then you would have $2,000. That's how you double your money. Basically how I judge, hey Kepper, what's up, buddy? It's how I judge most of this stuff when I'm doing stocks or crypto or whatever. Am I going to double my money or what? Is it going to be worth my while? Because then I got to pay all the taxes. I got to pay the fees. And doubling your money never comes out to doubling your money, but it's at least it's worth whatever you come out with, right? Now, Harmony, let's say you buy $1,000 of Harmony and it was only worth a penny. It doubles when it goes to 2 pennies. So let's say I put $1,000 on Bitcoin and I put $1,000 on Harmony, which I did, and I did it when Harmony was at a penny, and I did it when Bitcoin was at 50,000. Well, Bitcoin's nowhere near 100,000. It's at like 51 something, right? I don't even know where it is. I'm not even looking at it today. Bitcoin is at 51. That's pretty good, actually. It's at 51,600, which is great. If I'd bought at 50,000, I would still not be making any money on my $1,000, right? If I had bought $1,000 worth of Harmony at a penny and it goes up to 2 pennies, I double my money at that moment. Right now, it's doubled. So that's how it works. It doesn't matter what the dollar amount of the coin is. What matters is, can it double, can it triple, can it quadruple over a shorter amount of time than anything else that you might be comparing it to, like Ethereum or Bitcoin or stocks or another investment. And Harmony has the potential. Now, it's also got the risk. It's dangerous. You can lose all your money. It's not a sure thing, and I wouldn't tell you it was. But I'm making some money off of it, and you could too. And that's what I have to tell my audience is, it's something, if it's something that you want to get into, buying Harmony at 2 cents is not going to be a loss for you. Okay? In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, it's going to go up to like fucking 25, 30 cents. So imagine if you bought it at 2 cents. Your money would double when it went to 4 cents. Okay? That's how it works. And for some people who might be confused about the dollar amounts and why do you buy Harmony? Blah, blah. Now you understand. It's not really about the dollar amount. It's about the potential of that specific crypto, what its potential is. Does it have the potential to double? Does it have the potential to stick with Bitcoin? Does it have the potential to 30 times? And in that case, 30 times your money. So the risk is also involved. Yes, but Harmony is also improving some of their outreach, which is great. You know, which only means more people are going to hear about it, and they're on the cutting edge of AI, which I can't stand. But at the same time, I like watching myself make a lot of money. So, yes, I do, Kepper. I just wanted to get that out there. It's a very basic idea, and it should explain to anybody that was confused as to well, dude, Harmony's only 1 penny and Bitcoin is 25,000 or whatever. Now you should understand why we do what we do around that. And remember, the amounts are the same. If you buy $1,000 of Harmony and you buy $1,000 of Bitcoin, you got $1,000 worth of either crypto. That's the way you got to think about it. Okay? Don't worry that Bitcoin is worth 51,000. It's going to go up to 100, and you're going to double your money on that. And don't worry that Harmony is only 2 pennies. It's going to go up to 4 pennies, and you're going to double your money on that. I love the question that people ask me when they say, dude, is it too late to get in? Is it too late to get into Bitcoin? Is it too late to get into Harmony? Absolutely not. Not in my opinion. No way. You guys got all the time in the world to figure this out, how you want to go about it, if it's worth it for you or not. There's no rush, so you should feel no pressure if you're starting to get interested. It took me years, man. These guys were working on me for years to get me involved in crypto. They finally got to me, and I finally got in, and I got in late, and I got lucky because I got in late on the first wave, and then after that wave came and passed, we're on a second wave now, and so I'm in early on the second wave. You'd be coming in a little later, but you would still make something out of it. So, I'll tell you when I think it's too late. You know, the halving might be too late. We could already be up to 100,000 by mid-April. So that's April 15th is the halving, everybody. April 15th. I think that's enough dab right there. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it. Billy, your ads today were for a rubber thing you shove up your nose and adjustable prescription diapers. Dude, I love the ad, you give me the adscape. I love that. You know, it's like, here, Billy's going to tell us what ads he saw. Kepper, give us a second. Cyber, you want to smoke?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm packed.
Okay, great. I am eating now. I want to double my money through midget cultivation, says Billy. Lowell Billy, says Hippie Chick. Dwarf Cultivation. Jeff Lund. Hello, Jeff Lund. Kevin Vaught. Hello. Kevin Vaught and Jeff Lund, two of my favorite, rarely seen viewers that are here today. I'm very happy to see you. Pinoy Grower on the IG. Yo, we got
Hey,
Pinoy on the
Pinoy.
Instagram. What's up, buddy? We see ya. He swiped. He swiped. Did you swipe me? Pinoy swiped me, man. Unreal. Unreal. He'll be back. Or he could be in his car. He might not be able to connect. Wood Shiva says, Hippie Chick, I don't know what that means. You can cut one up and propagate them. Okay, I think she's talking about dwarves. Cutting up dwarves and propagating them at 950. Okay, we're going to be 1050. That's 1 minute from now. 1050. Brew the Kind, what's up? The Kind Brew didn't swipe. He's not a ass swipe. All right. So we'll go back to the Harmony price. Which is at 249. 2037.
Hey, big chick. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Valentine. Billy.
Jimmy Billy. Bally. Jimmy Billy Bally.
Billy Bally.
10:45. 10. Okay. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, everyone in the chat.
Cheers, everybody.
$5 million mansion. You still getting 30 an hour, or was that begin a ruck? Hippie chick, cheers. Kevin Vaught, cheers. Brew to Kind, get her done. You know what, Melania, you fired. You fired. Melania, you fired. You been on my IG, Brew to Kind? Get your bags, get your things, get out of here. You're fired. No, stop crying. Stop crying. Grow up. You're fired. You're 20 an hour. Huh. So it goes up and down. It just depends on things, I guess. I had a feeling.
That feeling.
Woo! Okay, so as the title says, I'm going to be going over a couple things with you. Doctors concerned about Neuralink's first patient. So, Elon Musk actually found a human volunteer to allow them to install a fucking Neuralink in this person's brain.
Are you surprised? I would imagine so many fucking volunteers that it's insane.
Well, let me tell you what I'm surprised about. I'm surprised that if this was done in the United States, that this was allowed by the United States government. I'm surprised by that. Because there's already been a lot of firsthand testimony from people that come out of his labs saying that they have done horrible things to monkeys that you can't even talk about with this Neuralink. Horrible things, bro. And you got to imagine, if you've done horrible things to monkeys, I mean, how many monkeys didn't get horrible things done to them now that you feel like it's safe enough to try on a human being? I'm kind of wondering. So, according to... I'm just going to read the article. I'll just... This I think I still have the reader on this. I don't know if the reader works. Let me just let this thing read to you guys, if it'll do that. It's been a long time since we tried to do this. More tools. Right? Read aloud. There it is. Control Shift U. You know, Control Shift U because read aloud should be Control Shift U. That makes sense.
Futurism. 5.6K followers. Doctors concerned about Neuralink's first patient. Story by Frank Landemore 8H. Neuralink founder Elon Musk claimed this week that the first human to receive one of his company's heavily scrutinized brain implants was already able to control a mouse cursor with their mind. The only problem? Since then, Neuralink hasn't shared any evidence supporting that claim, and medical researchers are starting to call its bluff. As shared in a new write-up for Nature, not only is this hardly a new innovation, but we're not getting enough information from Neuralink to verify its claims, or more distressingly, to assess the safety of its practices. Neuralink is only sharing the bits that they want us to know about, Samir Sheth, a neurosurgeon who specializes in implanted neurotechnology at the Baylor College of Medicine, told Nature.
Wow.
There's a lot of concern in the community about that.
I bet there is.
Musk claimed on X, formerly Twitter, last month that the human patient who received the brain implant was recovering well. But as anyone who's been following Neuralink can tell you, there's good reason to be worried about what's happening behind the scenes.
Dude, I'm pausing it. I so want to know what country this surgery was performed in.
Probably China. Elon Musk fucking loves China, right?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking China. I was waiting for Cyber to actually say China. That is funny.
And they have no fucking ethics in China. They kidnap fucking Uyghurs in cars and rip out their corneas and kidneys and all that shit in the car. I know. So they have no fucking ethics, man.
It paused and I can't get it to play again. Hold on. Oh, come on. Why do you gotta be like this? Was it Control Shift U? This page isn't responding. Welcome to Microsoft. Welcome to fucking Windows 11. Welcome to fucking Chrome or whatever the fuck this is. Overshadowing the company's purported achievements are grisly revelations made about its treatment of monkeys. Leaked documents detailed how the implants resulted in a myriad of grotesque injuries, including rupturing a monkey's brain and causing severe cerebral swelling. In many cases, the monkeys spent the final days of their lives in needless agony that experts say could have been prevented.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm not surprised, man. Sadly.
I am just struggling here with Windows. Here we go. Okay, Control Shift U.
Futurism. 5.6K followers. Neuralink founder Elon Musk claimed this week that the first human to receive one of his company's heavily... Neuralink founder Elon Musk.
Why won't it let me click on another word?
Neuralink founder
Why
Elon
does it keep
Musk
stopping at the beginning? They re-engineered that shit. They fucking re-engineered that shit. Dude, you used to be able to click anywhere on the paragraph and it would just stop reading and it would read from wherever you click. Because obviously that makes sense, right? You know what happens when you click somewhere else in a paragraph? It starts from the beginning again.
Wow.
It's fucking psychotic. Dude, there's some re-engineer that thought it was a good idea to do that to the software. Someone thought, hey, let's make it so it's non-functional, so it doesn't work right anymore, and so it rereads the whole thing over and over. That's a great idea. I'm going to change that. And they're getting paid money to do it. And over there,
That's
fucking
fucking
Cockrosoft or whatever the fuck. Cocksoft. Fucking motherfuckers. God damn it. I'm just going to read it. Echoing those safety concerns. What happens if I hit play now?
Scrutinized brain.
Ooh, wait. Hold on. What if I select something and hit read?
Brain implants was.
Why is it saying brain implants? Where does it say? Oh, brain. Why is it starting right from there? It's just starting from a random sentence, and there's no reason why it's starting from right there. So if I highlight down here and hit play.
Was already able.
Was. So it's pausing and starting again, pausing and starting again, pausing and starting again. I see what's going on. I can't click ahead. Let me see if I can click while it's going.
Able to control a mouse cursor with their mind. Neuralink founder Elon Musk claimed this week that the first human to receive one of his company's heavily scrutinized brain implants was already able to control a mouse cursor with their mind. The only problem? Since then, Neuralink hasn't shared any evidence supporting that claim, and medical researchers are starting to call its bluff. As shared in a new write-up for Nature, not only is this hardly a new innovation, but we're not getting enough information from Neuralink to verify its claims, or more distressingly, to assess the safety of its practices. Neuralink is only sharing the bits that they want us to know about. Samir Sheth, a neurosurgeon who specializes in implanted neurotechnology at the Baylor College of Medicine,
Easy can
told Nature,
grower, what's
there's a lot of concern
up?
in the community about that. Musk claimed on X, formerly Twitter, last month that the human patient who received the brain implant was recovering well. But as anyone who's been following Neuralink can tell you, there's good reason to be worried about what's happening behind the scenes. Overshadowing the company's purported achievements are grisly revelations made about its treatment of monkeys. Leaked documents detailed how the implants resulted in a myriad of grotesque injuries, including rupturing a monkey's brain and causing severe cerebral swelling. In many cases, the monkeys spent the final days of their life in needless agony that experts say could have been prevented. Echoing those safety concerns, Sheth told Nature that researchers are still in the dark on the capabilities of Neuralink's robotic surgeon. So far, he notes, we've only seen footage of it operating on a dummy, which was over a year ago.
Neuralink on
in
a
fact,
dummy.
It still hasn't been confirmed if the robotic surgeon was used on the human patient. A relevant detail that raises questions about Neuralink's surgical capabilities is another report of a monkey with a botched brain implant. According to an autopsy, the monkey had to be euthanized after the device became so loose that the screws attaching it to the skull could easily be lifted out.
Sounds like fucking Elon Musk.
Those tests happened several years ago. Yeah. So for the patient's sake, we can hope that Neuralink
He's
has
fucking
gotten
regular
safer
goddamn
with its practices
Frankenstein.
since then. Based on the scant details so far, though, it's also not clear that Neuralink has accomplished anything groundbreaking. A human controlling a cursor is nothing new. Bolu Ajiboye, a brain-computer interface researcher at Case Western Reserve University,
I'm doing it right
told
now.
Nature. He notes
I'm
that the first
controlling
human
that
to
mouse
control
with
a
my
cursor
mind
with a brain implant
and my
was in
hand.
2004, and that tests have demonstrated this in monkeys for even longer. Meanwhile, other brain implant projects have allowed fully paralyzed patients to communicate through a digital avatar using only their mind, or to control life-changing robotic prosthetics. Still, Ajiboye isn't ready to count Neuralink out yet. The more companies involved in human BCIs, he told Nature, the better to push the field forward.
That's it. Wow. What do you think about all that, Cyber?
That's mind-blowing. And fuck Elon Musk.
They never said what country the surgery was performed in the article.
No. But I think you're right. I don't think it's done in a Western country because of ethical reasons. You know, it would probably not be allowed.
I don't know where my phone is, bro, but I would Google that shit. Somebody Google it, please. Just ask Google this. Say, what country did Elon Musk perform his Neuralink surgery in? Just ask Google that, guys, okay? What country did Elon Musk perform his Neuralink surgery in? And let me know where that was done. Billy says, fuck the monkey. I mean, I don't like monkeys. Oh no, poor monkey. With the BS expression for the better good of mankind. Betterment. Hippie chick. Kepper. Shit makes my balls ache. Billy. If I was Elon, I wouldn't want my tech to get anywhere near a damn shitty monkey. Stinking shitty things. Kepper. The monkey didn't throw enough shit. Billy, I guess it'd be cool to have a monkey that throws shit with an app. I'd tap it. Kepper, the monkey can throw shit in Elon. Billy, the flesh rejected the screws so they got infected and mushed up. Hippie chick, China will develop it for sure. Kepper, I think it was all AI. Kepper, the voice. Billy, yes, Kevin, we can make it face recognition and send the monkey to shit, assassinate the neighbors. Kepper, lol. Billy, California. Jeff Lund, good evening, Nay and Cyber.
Good evening.
Kevin Vaught, cheers. AZ Canagrower, how we doing? We're doing good, bro. AZ Canagrower, we're doing good, bro. Jeff Lund, re-engineered, man. It's fucking re-engineered. They re-engineered it. What do you know? AZ Canagrower says, lol Jesus. So, we're all called. Look at this. How many times did Harley climb on the door in California? Fantastic. Packing. Kind Bree says, he says, Pantera sucks. You suck. Martin Copeland joined. Why is Don King's son paging me? This is nothing to me, man. Joined and left. He's swiped. He just swiped on by. Didn't you just swipe on by? This is nothing to me, man. How dare you? How dare you swipe past this show? This show of shows. It's a show of shows. Kevin says Ox Project. The old Ox Project, yes indeed. Prepare yourself. What? Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. I tried to move the mouse with my mind, but my Neuralink malfunctioned, and now I'm getting a brain aneurysm from fucking stupid Elon. So I got this one, the Fuck You remix, and then I got Trendy Theme Song. I got that one.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
With a dab, prepare yourself. With a dab. He's trying to, yeah. Elon tries to re-engineer everything. In fact, Elon is the king of re-engineers. And I didn't realize that until just now, Billy. As much as we talk about re-engineers, I've never actually came to the conclusion that Elon Musk indeed is the king of all re-engineers. Relon! That's his new name, is Relon.
It starts with an F.
Oh, yes, indeed it does, my friend.
Bullshit!
You're welcome, Kevin Vaught. Your caps are okay, everything. Hello! Trendy's Trendy Day and Cyber Reload reporting in live from Denmark in Orlando, Florida. Home of Trendy has happens and all things trendy where you'll find me and you hashtag trendy on all phones, social media. This is the Ox Project from Orlando, Florida. Oh, do the things that are said to be done, and they shall be done. Whoop, 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 whoop. Lots of energy in the air. I can feel it. We're having steaks tonight, baby! Okay, so let's save this. Oh, I've already saved it because I'm that good. I'm that good at it. Okay, and now I'm going to be looking through some of these news stories. Social media showdown between GOP legislature and Ron DeSantis. Perfect. Perfect. The very first article that popped up, it's almost like they tailor it to my liking, you know? It's almost like they check what I click on in their little ad algorithm that must be tracking every single one of us individually at, you know, msn.com, which is where this feed comes from. It's just automatic. This feed, I believe, it automatically came up on my Chrome or whatever this program is that I'm using, this browser. I don't know what browser this is. It's the blue swirly one. The blue swirly browser icon. This one is Chrome. It's not Chrome. It's Edge. I'm using Edge. And this msn.com comes up and has a news feed, and we've been using that news feed for a long time, guys, for this show. I get a lot of my stories off of that feed. Now, the thing I like about that feed is it collects news stories from all a bunch of different agencies. And then you click on that and you click it back to the source. So that's what I like about it. You know, we get stuff from all over. You know, and there's things that are from severe right-wing nut job, you know, complete, you know, craziness shit. And then there's complete hardcore lefty fucking lunatic shit. And then there's actual news in there too. So the beauty of it is you can go through it and select what you want to read. The very first one that came up is, you know, this Ron DeSantis story, and I would bet money. I would bet someone $500 that the reason that DeSantis article came up is because there is some kind of an algorithm tracking every single one of us and what we click on and what they want to feed to us to keep us watching, keep us on their service, so they can keep feeding us advertisements, so they can get money from their advertisers, so they can all get richer, which is exactly what's going on. So this is from an interesting source. It's about Ron DeSantis. Now, you guys know I live in Florida. I live in Orlando. You know that Ron DeSantis is my governor. And you know that I use a local source on here all the time. I use it on it's a local source. And I'm not going to say where it's from or anything. I wonder, can any of you guess what the source is of this Ron DeSantis article that just popped up on the internet? It's right here in front of me. Can anyone guess the name of the source of this article that I'm about to read to you? And it's a local Florida source. It's not a national agency. It's local, not the Onion. That's not local to Florida. The Onion is international as far as I know. They're everywhere. You know, lies are everywhere. They're the best at misinformation, and they're so funny. The Onion is so funny. I've been fooled by an Onion article once or twice where I was like, oh my God, no fucking way, blah, blah, blah. And then someone was like, dude, that's an Onion article. And I'm like, ugh. Local, no one knows the name of my... No one here can guess. Hippie Chick says Orlando Paper. You don't know the name? You don't know the name of the source? Hippie Chick, what's the name of the source? Where would you see the name of that? Could you just look and see the source that I'm about to read you a Ron DeSantis article from? Where could you just look and see that? AZ Canna Grower says click Orlando. Right behind me. Exactly, Hippie Chick. You can't read what that says? Can you not read this? Because I can. If you can't read this, there you go, Billy. Exactly. If you can't read this, you need to watch this on a bigger screen or zoom in. Yeah, it's the Orlando Sentinel. It came up. This is a local paper. They're very anti Ron DeSantis. They fucking hate him. They print a lot of reporting on him that outs him and throws him under the bus. If Ron DeSantis does get something right, they also make that front page news. So they appear non-biased because there's not a lot of really nice things an intelligent person can say about Ron DeSantis. So you see there's like a curve there. It's a handicap, right? We got to play the handicap. So I think Orlando Sentinel actually does a pretty good job considering what a prick, I'm not even going to say it, Ron DeSantis is. So moving on here, this is the article. It says social media showdown between GOP legislator and Ron DeSantis. So let's just understand what that means right there. What does that mean in the title? Because that it says there's a billion words in that title. It says, I'm going to read it to you again. I should put it on screen, and I want you to pay attention to what the title of this article is. It's very important. Social media showdown between GOP legislature, those are the Republicans in Florida, and Ron DeSantis, who, I know you're a little confused right now because you're thinking, whoa, isn't Ron DeSantis the biggest Republican in Florida? Isn't that who they love? What's going on? How could there be a showdown between the Republican legislature and Ron DeSantis? That is it's the beauty behind all of this. Everything that I'm about to read to you is going to make so much sense as soon as you comprehend what this title means. Okay, here, watch this. I'm going to get it on screen for you, and you know what? Those of you who want to pay attention and learn here for just a couple minutes, you're going to pick up on this immediately. Okay. Ron DeSantis, we don't even have to look at the article. Ron DeSantis is coming up against the Republican legislature that he helped install. Because, believe it or not, he feels like they're pushing his laws too far. And he wants to rein them in a little bit. And then you got to ask yourself, why are we celebrating that he didn't become president of the United States this year? And I tell you, and I beg you, and I implore you to listen to me, because if you give a shit about this, you'll understand. He encouraged all of this fascism in this state. We've covered it endlessly on the show. I don't have to get into any of the policies, okay, because we've covered so many of them. To have one of his policies go too far was exactly what I explained to you is going to happen. that these people take this too far. Once they take it too far, everybody hurts because we become fascist. And we get these rulers that impose their politics and their social beliefs and their religious beliefs on everyone else. You know, right now they're talking about putting a pastor in every state school, elementary all the way up to high school. All the schools, state schools, they're talking about putting a pastor in each one. So, and this will happen quickly, and they will pass it, and we won't even be surprised, because this is how fast the fascism, it's like wildfire. And those of us that live in Florida, we're accustomed to this. And you aren't yet, but you will be, and it's going to spread. What you need to see below, this is all bullshit. Ron DeSantis really doesn't, just take my word for it, okay? I know I'm good enough to tell you, I promise you that they are not pushing it too far for Ron DeSantis. What Ron DeSantis is doing right now is he's starting his 2028 presidential campaign. You got to think about it. What is he doing? He's trying to look like the good guy by reining in the very legislation that he okayed. The very legislation that he has forced upon all of us. And it's not just this one piece of legislation. It's a whole bunch of pieces of legislation. And they're all discriminatory against some group of people in one way or another, if not multiple groups, if not almost all of us, or our free speech, or freedom of expression, or freedom to raise our children the way we want to, whatever. He's a groomer. That's a fact. Ron DeSantis wants to groom your children. He wants to control how your children are raised. It's a fact that Ron DeSantis is a child groomer. That's a fact. Understand, all this is his bid for presidency. And like I said before, when he becomes president of the United States in 2028, if it were to happen, you'll notice immediately that he will immediately okay legislation like this. He's not going to push up against it. He is only doing this to try to appeal, like he's a nicer guy, and get more people on his side. He'll keep it up for 4 years. He will pretend sense. Absolutely, it's the game. And I'm telling you that for the last however many years he's been governor, he's been shoving this legislation down our throats, down our throats, down our throats. And now all of a sudden, it's like the day after this. You know, it's like right after he's no longer running for president. It's like he does this weird flip-floppy thing that is going to draw a lot of attention and is meant to give the impression that he has a heart. And he's the guy that you should want to be the leader of this country. I'm here to tell you guys, all the legislation that he's having to fight against now, this is all his legislation. This is his stuff, guys. Okay, this is his bag of garbage. It's pathetic, but it needs to be called out. And you guys should understand that I didn't want to cover this story for so long. I didn't even know we were going to be talking about this. This was not the kind of thing I like to cover. It drives me freaking crazy. But I think it's important that as many people find out what Ron DeSantis is, and that they should not be fooled by any of these shenanigans. And that's all this is. It's all bullshit. So don't be fooled. We're going to move on. I'm not even going to get into the article. It's not necessary, man. All you need to know is he's already starting to run for president, and he's pretending like he's the hero, and he's going to help say, you know, what the legislation. If you guys want to know what the legislation is, I'll tell you what it is. Okay. They're banning books. You know, I told you they're banning books. We've talked about this. Well, his legislation provides that anyone with a concern in the education system, anyone at all, child in school or not, just a regular citizen, if you have a problem with one of the books that's in the libraries in the schools, you can file a complaint form. And they can review your complaint form, and if they agree with you, then they can pull that book from the shelves. And they will, and they have. And what Ron DeSantis is now saying is he's saying, well, maybe it's not so good that just anybody can, and he says, I'm going to bring back parents' rights. I think parents should have a say. And I think that only parents should have a say in what books get pulled from the shelves. I think parents should, little Johnny's fucking parents down the street should determine what my child can no longer see in the fucking library. Excuse me? What? Fuck you. And that's what this has been all about the whole time, is imposing his fascism upon all of us. One piece at a time, and all the puzzle pieces fit together, and then you have this one giant sign in front of you. It's a black sign, white letters, and it's the word fascism. That's what he's constructing right in front of us. And it's important that when you feel like you agree with some of his fascism, that you stop yourself and say, you know what, this is what Nay was talking about. Yeah, I kind of agree with him on that, but I see how this is one more brick in the wall. Hey, Margie, what's up? He's a threat to all of humanity. And me saying that now is going to be a problem. I mean, you're going to have to be careful in this state of the things you say, because they're passing legislation to restrict our speech. So it's amazing. But that is exactly what it's all about. That big sign in your face that says fascism. It's here. It's the puzzle pieces are all snapped together. All you have to do is just look up, open your eyes and look at it and realize who Ron DeSantis is. And understand this. Understand that he used to torture people in Guantanamo Bay. He used to watch them force feed the inmates with Ensure. And they would force feed these guys, and then these guys would projectile vomit on Ron DeSantis if they could. Because they fucking hated him. Because you want to know what Ron's job was? His job was to go in there and tell the inmates that he was on their side. He wanted to know how these guys were hurting them the most, because he was going to make them back off. And then he went in and he had them ratchet it up. Whatever was the worst thing they hated the most, his job was to find out what those things were so that the guards could do it even more, to torture them even more. You trust that guy grooming your children? A torturer? A man who was paid to torture people? Well, maybe you didn't know that about Ron DeSantis. You think that's bad. You should check out some of his legislation. We've got the Montreal steak seasonings. Okay. And Worcestershire. And butter. Butter? Yeah, at the end, you put it on the end, sear it.
Well, you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up the salad now.
We're having steak, baby! All right, so 2028, good call. Yes, yeah. No, it's like, I got the best goddamn takes on the internet. You'd have to ask yourself, why would he be backing off one of his things? Why would he say that anybody can't just come in? Why? He says he's doing it for the parents. Yeah, the voting parents. He's trying to win people over. It's just so obvious and blatant. And you know what else? It probably, he said the legislation just wasn't ready yet. It needed to, he wasn't going to, it's his job to okay this. And if he doesn't okay it, it doesn't go through. And I don't think he'll okay it. I think he's literally going to stand up to what he said, and he's going to make them rewrite it, and they're going to rewrite it just the way he wants it, and then he's going to okay it. And, it's going to be bad. Craig Allen says DeSantis is a cunt. I would agree with you. The word is not refer. I forgot my words. I refrained from using that word the whole time I was talking about him, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I hope that people take clips of that and put it out on the internet, and people can listen to that, and they'll understand how important it is that they know who Ron DeSantis is. Because there's other people out there like Jimmy Dore and Tim Pool and Joe Rogan who lift Ron DeSantis up because those guys are dumb and they don't see the fascism for what it is. And it's sad because I used to watch all three of those guys. I remember when I was watching Tim Pool and I was like, he's Republican, man. He's like a closet Republican. He says he's independent. He ain't a fucking independent. He's a goddamn Republican, dude. He's a Trump-supporting fucking women's rights hating fucking Republican. He's got a little dick. Tim Pool. Tiny Tim Pool. Yes, AZ Canna Grower. Yes. Of course. All hail. I'm assuming, actually, but it's gotta be. All hail the ribeye. All hail the ribeye. Ribeye, all hail the ribeye. All hail the ribeye. Bruh. Chris Anderson, Sanderson 6, Sanderson 6, Sanderson 6, Sanderson 6. You know what I'm doing right now? I think I'm doing this. I am heating the bucket from the other side first. I've never done this before. I always heat it from the other side first. It's so funny. It's so weird that I'm doing this. Oh, hail the ribeye. Sanderson 6. Sanderson 6. Harmony's at 2 cents and 63. I don't know how to say the 63. It's funny. It's like two. I don't know how to say that. It's funny. I'm looking at it. I'm looking right at it. I don't know how to say it. 20 at 0.026 at 0.02063. That's the only way I know how to say that. It's just over 2 cents. Just a fragment over 2 cents. half a tenth. It'd be a 20th. A little more than a 20th. So it would be 2 cents and a 20th. I got it. A little bit more than a 20th. It's like, 25th maybe or something. If that was 2050, I think it'd be a 20th. That's what's up. Oh,
That's definitely what's up.
hail the ribeye. 56, 26, 26. So they went ahead and passed the bill. It's called the HB1, but he's got 10 days to sign it, and if he doesn't sign it, it doesn't pass. It's crazy. So he's going to take some time to figure out what he's going to do. He might fucking sign it. Someone might offer him a lot of money or something. Dude, if he signs that bill, guys, social media ban for children under 16. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, everybody. 5626. Yes.
Yes,
The
bro.
time is now.
Cheers, everybody.
You guys remember that song? There's a kitty cat in the window. Kitty cat. Window. Kitty cat in the window. There's a kitty cat in the window. Was there 2 kitty cats or just one? Did anybody notice? Was that 1 or 2 kitty cats? Because I thought that was Harl's in the window. Who saw? Was it 1 or 2 cats? And go. Anyone? ATT confirmed it was a software update that caused the outage. We can get off the cyber attack bullshit now. Why not taco? Good, man, because I really thought it was a hack. Thanks for the info, Taco.
What was a hack?
No, there was a phone outage in the United States 2 days ago.
Ah. I see.
People were thinking it was a hack. I thought it was a hack. And, yeah, people were talking about it. Even Anonymous put out a thing about it. But, they're claiming it was AT&T is claiming it was a software update. But, really? If it was, then why wouldn't they have known about it sooner?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
That,
Why didn't they tell anybody about it for 2 days?
Yeah. That sounds weird.
It is fucking weird and stupid. It's almost like they're lying.
Almost.
Having issues that... You know, that's what I heard. I heard it was a nationwide. It was affecting it was of multiple states and multiple carriers. So it was a software update across all of those carriers. Was it a software update maybe for some equipment that they all use, like something that relays to a satellite or something that they all have to go through, like a centralized? I don't know.
Yeah.
But Taco, see, it's so funny. You say, "Can we get off the cyber attack bullshit?" And then you offer up information that could lead you to think that, hey, maybe they got that shit wrong and it is a cyber attack. Why is it across all those networks and why are they lying about it? Or,
Yeah.
what software update? What the fuck? I don't trust AT&T. Their customer service sucks. Fat boy. Fat boy. Fat boy. Fat boy. What's up, fat boy? What's up, fatty fats? Fatty fats. Fatty fats. Fatty cats with the fat head. What's up, fathead? What's up, fathead? This cat thinks it's a dog. You think you're a dog, don't you, dude? You think you're a dog. Yeah, you think you're a dog. You think you're a doggy. You act like a doggy. Because you're like a dog. You're a cat, but you're like a dog. Yeah. Solar flare? Now that would fucking make sense.
That would make sense.
That's the first fucking thing I've heard that would make sense. That would be like a system-wide fucking whatever.
Yeah, but that would take all the satellites out.
Well,
The
maybe
old
just a
satellite-
slight. Maybe it was just a slight flicker. Maybe it was just a. Maybe the sun just batted its eyelashes at the Earth. Solar flare. I like that one. The poles are reversing.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that for quite a while.
That's gonna then electricity's gonna run backwards.
No, nothing gonna happen.
Magnets will stop working underwater, like Trump says.
Yeah, there might be a period of time where we're gonna fuck shit up, but it's not gonna lead to an extinction event or anything like that, or volcanoes gonna magically start erupt all over the world. That's not gonna happen. At least what I heard.
Right.
I'm not a fucking scientist, but nothing should happen. It should fuck up GPS, or not GPS, but anything, compasses and anything relying on magnetic navigation and shit like that. That would probably be fucked up severely. But that's been going on for quite a while, that the pole have been wandering, right? It's actually moving quite a bit per year, if I'm right. Hey Google, how much does the pole move a year, per year? Jesus Christ. How much does the pole move?
White House reverses West Bank policy. Jesus Christ, dude. This is going to be one.
I didn't know it was this much. Earth's
one crazy
magnetic
show.
north pole is moving in loops to up to 50 miles or 80 kilometers per day. I thought it was that would be per year. In moving forward at a speed of 45 kilometers per hour, 28 miles per hour. No, per year. How does this make sense? North Pole moves in loops up to 50 miles per day, but its actual location and average of all these loops, this is moving at forward speed at around 45 kilometers a year.
Dude, the White House reversed its position on Israeli settlements.
What does that mean?
No longer supports Israel in having settlements.
Wow.
Yeah. So, because now Netanyahu's trying to push for developing Gaza with the IDF as a police force in Gaza and to have access to the entire region. So, full occupation. That's what that's called. Another entity occupying someone else's country, someone else's home. It's fucking crazy.
That is fucked up.
I know. So now the United States is like, yeah, we can't support this. So here, listen to Blinken right here. Anthony Blinken, Secretary of State.
Will continue, to fully support Israel's right to security, to self-defense, and to dealing with terrorism. On settlements, we've seen the reports, and I have to say we're disappointed in the announcement. It's been long-standing U.S. policy under Republican and Democratic administrations alike that new settlements are counterproductive to reaching an enduring peace. They're also inconsistent with international law. Our administration maintains a firm opposition to settlement expansion. And in our judgment, this only weakens, doesn't strengthen Israel's security.
There it is.
Wow. Growth in the U.S.
Shut up, dude. No, bro. Go away, bro. Social media is a net negative for children, DeSantis said in an event in Pensacola. Dude, he sounds like everybody's daddy. Like he knows what's best for everybody's kids. Fucking hey, dude. 16. I mean, it's unbelievable, but I actually knew kids who were young. They got on the internet at a young age and they grew up pretty quick, hanging out with adults. And I'm sure they've matured way faster, in having legitimate conversations with people on the internet than they would.
No doubt about that.
Not exposed to people. Oh my God. Okay. Get this off my screen. Goodbye. New York Post. Fuck. Right-wing nut job fucking paper. MSNBC guest. White people stole all music from black people.
Say again?
White people stole all music from black people. I love that. Really, you're gonna take credit for country? Oh my God! Are you're gonna take credit for Riverdance?
Death metal.
That was all African American, baby. Death metal.
When you think about it, it's
We
kind
did
of
that
rare
back in
that
Africa.
you see black people play metal at all, right? It's not that often when you think about it.
No, I knew a metal bassist that was African American. He was in Ox Project.
Right, that. But it's not often, you know. Tony Abbasi also play metal, and a really good player. But it's not often when you think about it.
The African American friend was a drummer. Drummed in. He did funk, metal, rock, anything you need. This guy is just like can do anything. I grew up with him. He's definitely African American and can play them and definitely played. And I know another African American friend of mine that is a metal drummer, and he was in he played for the Genitorturers. Go look up the Genitorturers on YouTube. Type that in. The Genitorturers, and I believe it might be Genitorturers with a J because their singer's name is Jen, but it could be Jen with a G, but it's Genitorturers. You should check out Jen from the Genitorturers. Chuckles was a big fan of that band.
Roger that.
Yeah, Chuckles, big fan. I saw them play one time, and that was because my buddy was the drummer in the band, and he invited me out to see them. And it was fucking insane. What an insane show. Oh my God. Their stage show is crazy. Did you find them?
No, I'm not looking right now.
Oh, are you playing a
I'm in the
game?
middle of a game. I cannot pause it. It's impossible.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Chuckles would be like, right on. Rare earthquake rattles the state of Florida. Oh, come on. I didn't mean to click on that. Disney plans to take down Universal's new park. Okay. If you have a friend... Disney plans to take down Universal's new park. I don't know what that means. If you have a friend who uses any of these 8 toxic phrases, it may be time to move on. Okay, let's see what the 8 toxic phrases are.
One of them is
you're too sensitive. That's the first one. You're too sensitive. The second one was, I was just joking. Can't you take a joke? That's toxic. The third one is, you're lucky to have me as a friend. The fourth one is, I miss the old you. I like acting these out. It's fun. The fifth one is, you owe me.
You owe me. But I owe you a lot, bro, if you think about it.
The sixth one is weird because this would only pertain to people in a specific kind of a job environment. Number 6 is, I wonder why they gave you that promotion. You know, I guess you could say that to somebody if you just knew about what was going on at their job. Number 7, I'm sorry you feel that way.
If it's a boss son or something like that, a daughter, why do you get that promotion? Like that.
7 is I'm sorry you feel that way. 8 is nothing. They just ghost you. That's number 8.
How's that toxic? They don't know the reason for the ghosting. It might be, I don't know,
That's so
occupied by
funny,
something else.
dude. Those things are so funny. I love this one. You're too sensitive.
Did you ghost me? Oh, shut up. You're too sensitive. By the way, how did you get that promotion? Do them all in one sentence in a conversation.
Amy Schumer has been diagnosed with Cushing syndrome.
What the fuck is that?
Exogenous Cushing syndrome, a hormonal disorder caused by high levels of cortisol in the body.
And what is the symptoms?
Having my veins shut down from the amount of blood drawn and thinking I may not be around to see my son grow up. She felt reborn by knowing her diagnosis. Huh.
Your veins will not shut
Woo!
down by just getting blood drawn, right?
Dude, all these
I mean-
gnats. Little gnats. Pew, 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 pew. Ooh, boom. I killed 1 or 2 of them. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude. I was on that one. He was like flying around in a circle. And I went like that, and I think I killed the one, and then the other one was nearby, and just the shock of my hands going like that, it just sent him down in a death spiral. It was like, ooh, bow. He's probably walking around a little circle right now. Somewhere, a little gnat-ass bitch. Anywho, you guys are fantastic. I love y'all. Hope you guys had fun. I had fun. I will see you on the next one. Yeah, y'all take care. Cyber, thank you for joining us and having a, let's refresh this page right here.
Anytime, bro.
Absolutely. And
Have a good one, everybody.
take care, everybody. Peace.